So today we are going to learn minimization through simplex table. So minimization problems are a little different. The approach is a little more different. If you remember and if you've seen the previous videos, we add a slack variable for maximization problems, but for minimization problems we add a surplus variable and an artificial variable. What does this surplus variable mean? Well, let's go back here and I'll explain the concept. We had this equation 20x plus 50y greater than equal to 7200, and 20x 8 sorry this was 80x and this was 20x plus 50y greater than equal to 4800. So what does this mean? An addition of, let's say, x units and y units when multiplied, it can either be equal to 4800 or greater. It cannot be less than 4800. That's the constraint. Now because this is minimization, we will want it to be as close as 4800, right? So whatever additional is there, right, whatever extra that is there, that is considered as a slack variable. सॉरी द सर्प्लस वेरिएबल, माय बैड. सर्प्लस वेरिएबल मतलब वो एक्स्ट्रा जो आता है विच व्हेन एडेड टू दिस will give us the 4800. तो surplus variable मतलब surplus मतलब क्या, excess. तो ये excess जो है after doing this and it's let's say greater than, let's say 5000 आया after doing x and y का कोई value मिला and it's 5000, so it's greater than 4200 by 200. So that is the surplus that we have, the extra that we've produced या the extra that we have, whatever it is, resources है या जो भी. So we want to make sure that our 4800, our final value of x and y comes very close to this 4800 while also satisfying the lower equation and giving us the minimized value. So इसलिए we introduce the surplus variable. But in order to balance this surplus variable, we'll also have to introduce this artificial variable. So artificial variable, now the constraints, we need constraints, right? If you will see here, this was maximization. We had these 0 0 0, the constants that we had added, the coefficients as we say to the variable. तो इसमें भी coefficient रहेगा, but surplus का coefficient 0 है because we want surplus to be as low as possible, जितना कम हो सके उतना. But artificial का जो multiplication है, we have to make sure कि it's a very huge number as in it's actually m, but sometimes in some books it's also used as infinity मतलब such a huge number that it is not comprehensible at all. तो इसका मतलब क्या है कि after getting some value of x, after getting some value of y, making sure that the surplus is 0, but having artificial variables such that उनका जो coefficient है which is almost infinite in a way that it's a very huge number, then the minimization will not be possible, correct? Because the number multiplied by a very huge number, because you are multiplying by a very huge number, the minimization won't happen. Let's say the very huge number is 1000 crore. How will you minimize cost when the most like the minimized ये ही coefficient के इसमें ही 1000 crore है? So we make sure that our final solution that comes, it doesn't have these artificial variables. Surplus variables चलेंगे, artificial variables नहीं चलेंगे. So how do we remove these artificial variables? हमने खुद ही introduce किए, but हमको क्यों introduce करना पड़ा? Because we wanted to balance these surplus variables. That's why we have to introduce artificial variables. But introduce balance करने के लिए कर लिए, but हमको नहीं चाहिए वो. So what do we do? Just what we did in this, right, simplex table for maximization, we decided an incoming variable and an outgoing variable. वैसे ही we have to decide in this incoming variable and outgoing, but this time the twist is that both the variables will go a1 and a2 initially. बाद में देखेंगे कि whether the slack surplus variable will come or x will come or y will come, that will come later, but we need to make sure that a1 and a2 goes. So what do we do? The basic stuff, make basic variable the standard variable x y s1 s2, इधर से आएगा x1 s2 a1 a2, then write the coefficients attached to it. 40 ये सब क्वेश्चन में दिए गए 40 24, then 0 0 which we have to make sure क्योंकि surplus we want 0 in the as close to 0, and क्योंकि if a standard minimization should have no surplus, तो इसलिए S1 should have a coefficient of 0. MA1 and MA2 मतलब the m values are a very high number, तो वो coefficient यहाँ लिख दिया. Then now A1 and A2 are our basic variables. हमको ये दोनों को निकालना है. We have to do something or the other to remove those. तो now we also write mm here for convenience. वो जो हम यहाँ follow करते हैं वो ही method coefficient लिख दिया. Then you write the standard variable. Now what's the standard variable? When you substitute all of these as 0, so you get this as 4800 and 7200. Then x ka y ka coefficient, here you get 20 and 80, then 50 and 50, so 20 and 20, 20 and 80, 50 50. Then here if you see idhar -1 hoga. This is very important. Surplus hai to -1, 0 0 -1 1 0 0. You should go like this most of the time. So अगर you will see इसमें 20 है, 50 है, -1 है, 1 है. So 20 है, 50 है, -1 है, 1 है. And then the S2, A2 are not here in first equation. वैसे. So you write them down. Then you decide which way you calculate Zj. How do you calculate Zj? This multiplied by this plus this multiplied by this. Cj multiplied by x and Cj multiplied by x again. And add them. So 20m, 80m, which comes to 100m, 50m, 50m, 100m again, minus m plus 0, minus m, 0 minus m, minus m, m plus 0, m plus 0, 0, m plus 0, 0, 0 plus m, m. So yeah, sorry, my bad. So yeah, we get this minus m, m. Then we subtract Cj minus Zj. So we subtract this from this. 40 minus 100m is 40 minus 100m. 24 minus 100m is 24 minus 100m. 0 minus m is 0 minus m is plus m. 0 minus m is plus m. M minus m is 0 and m minus m is 0. Great. So we have these values now. If you remember in maximization, what we did was the value which is the highest, we kept it as incoming variable क्योंकि maximization था. अब इसमें minimization है. So the value which is the lowest among the three, among all the things. So m एक बहुत बड़ा number है, but for convenience sake what we can do is there are two approaches. Either make a line, मतलब ये तो after interpretation only you will come to know, but if you don't realize then okay, 24 है and 40 है, let's say this is the line and we are subtracting a very huge number from this. So if we subtract 40 में से a very huge number and 24 में से very huge number, if you think about it, 24 में से जो huge number subtract करोगे, it will be lesser than the 40 में से जो huge number subtract किया, because 24 is inherently lesser than 40. The final whatever we reduce, whatever we add, if both the things added or subtracted or multiplied or divided are the same, then this inherent property will remain the same, that 24 will be less than 40. Another approach you can do is substitute m as 1. So 40 minus 100 is minus 60, 24 minus 100 is what, minus 80, minus 76, yeah, correct. So minus 76 and minus 80, so then you get sorry, this was minus 60 not minus 80. Yeah, that was scary, but yeah, so you get minus 60, minus 76 is less than minus 60, that's what this is less than this. So because we now find our key column, the incoming variable, we also calculate the minimum replacement ratio जिससे हमको key row मिलेगा. How do we calculate? Now this is our column, we divide SV by the key elements of the key column. So 4800 divided by 50 is 96, 7200 divided by 50 is 144. Therefore this becomes our outgoing row and this becomes our incoming column. Yeah, incoming variable ये हो गया, outgoing variable this row becomes. So what does this mean? Well, I explained this in this video as well, the previous one. This will become this, the vertical will become horizontal. So now 24 will come here because it's replacing A1. A1 के बदले Y लिख देंगे. Now what do we write here? This is very important. ये 96 का से आया, where did 2 divided by come, 2 divided by 5 come, where did 1 come, then 1, where did A come? So for that we have the key variable. This is called as the key element or the key variable, which is the intersection of the key row and the key column and the key row. So 50 को divide करेगा, 4800 divided by 50, 96, then 20 divided by 52 by 5, 50 divided by 51, minus 1 divided by 50, minus 1 by 50, 0, 1 by 50, etc. Then next step, I have repeated this n number of times here as well. I'll repeat it once again. So you take this, you write the number which is being replaced, subtract by the key variable 50 into then the place where they are, the place that is above the corresponding year. So I've explained it pretty much in detail in the previous videos, you can check that. So 7200 is the number which is being replaced, minus 50 is the key variable, then 96 is the corresponding element to the replaced element. So then you multiply and you subtract, you get this. Similarly, now 80 is the replaced variable, so 80 minus 50 is the key variable, 50 into then corresponding replaced जहाँ हो रहा है उसका corresponding है 2 by 5, तो 2 by 5, 5, 5, 10, 20, 80 minus 20, 60. Let's say you write that. Now what you do, 24 into 2 by 5 plus 60 into m, 48 by 5 plus 60 m, ऐसे ऐसे ऐसा सब लिखने का, 24 into 2 by 5, 24 into 1, 24 into minus 1 by 50, ऐसे ऐसे, and you find this zj. Then you have delta j. Delta j is what? Cj, this is 40 minus 48 by 5 plus 60m. So you get 152 by 5 minus 60m, 0, 24 by 50 minus m, 2m minus 24 by 50, 0. Now, very important step. As you remember, I said A2 should not, no artificial variable should be in the form, in the final calculation. So in this there is still A2, so we have to remove it. How will we remove it? Well, which is the lowest number amongst the three? Which is the lowest among the three? Now m to cannot be, it's positive. 0, 0 also नहीं. Now you see, यहाँ 2m है, यहाँ 60m है. 60m, you are multiplying a number, a very huge number already, by 60. So you're making this a very huge number, 60 times a very huge number. So obviously this is supposed to be our key column, क्योंकि it's a very huge number to be subtracted from, and इसलिए इसकी value बहुत कम आ जाएगी. You can also follow the 1 wala technique. Okay, you substitute 1 and then see, the answer will be the same. So we got our key column, which is this. Then you did 96 divided by 2 divided by 5, which will be 96 into 5 divided by 2, which is 240. Then 2400 divided by 60, 40. So इसमें जो भी कम है. So if you remember, minimum replacement ratio में there will always be the lowest value which you have to take. इसमें भी and in maximization also. The row में change होता है. The row you have to take the lowest value here. Minimization में minimum, maximization में maximum. But इसमें you take the in the column it remains the same in both cases. So now we got this as our incoming outgoing variable, and this is our incoming variable. तो मतलब x आ रहा है and a2 जा रहा है. x को आने दिया, a2 को जाने दिया. And we repeat the process, the entire process of calculating, and now we see, do we not have a negative number? We still do. Interesting. Yeah, we have to make another table. Done. So a simple trick of whether you should do it or not is seeing whether you have a negative number. यहाँ आएगा negative number, यहाँ भी negative आएगा. यहाँ also unfortunately we have two negatives. We have minus 38 by 75 and minus 2 by 75. I am pretty sure this is bigger than this, because 75 same है. So you only compare the numerators. So minus 38 is lesser than minus 2. So this will be our oh wait, oops. I was seeing the zj values, my bad, sorry guys. Actually the cj values, we have to see the delta j values, which is cj minus zj, which we get here, 0, 0 minus 2 by 75. Now only this, abhi dekhoge idhar, so it's positive, so this won't be negative. This is also positive, this is also positive, only this is negative. So iska matlab kya hai? S1 will come, and who will have to go? S1 will have to come. Who will have to go? Well, you would see 80 divided by minus 2 by 75. Now minus sign तो हम ignore करते हैं. We won't take minus वाला, क्योंकि we have to take the lowest positive number. So because minus 300 is negative, we can't take that. So matlab this only will get replaced. X will get replaced. So now we replace x by s1. How do we replace? Repeat the entire process which has been taught repetitively. Repetitively. I don't know. 40 divided by you do 40 divided by this key 1 by 60. So 40 divided by 1 by 60 is 2400. 1 divided by 1 by 60 is 60. 1 by 60 divided by 1 by 60 is 1, so on and so forth, and then you get all the numbers as positive. Congratulations, you've solved the problem. So it means that in this case I would only order y, and that would be 144, and I will have a surplus of 2400 when I order y products, y whatever at I produce y at 144. I'll have a surplus of in the first equation of 2400. That's what this means. You will not produce x. That's it. Minimization has also been covered. A suggestion, please do sums. ये तो explanation है, sums खुद से करोगे तो idea आएगा कि where is the problem.